Hey there folks, it is me, RandomJosh, and we are back again with a new video. Today we're having a lovely little throwback. I haven't done one of these in what feels like years, and it probably, to be fair, is years. But we are going to be doing a face mask review. Now, this is a face mask that I've had for a little while. It is just a good old classic mask from Primark. This was £1, God bless, so I'm not expecting miracles. But this is a brightening sheet mask which has can't even say the words, this is already a good start. Vitamin C and ferulic acid. It's apparently made in Korea. Love Korea, but how much do I trust that, being that it's £1? Who knows? But basically we just pop the sheet mask on for 15 to 20 minutes. I'm trying to work out if it's one of those 2-part ones or if it's just a whole one. I think it is like a full face one. And then when you remove it, you just like massage it in the excess, and then hey presto. So, I mean, why not? Why not? Let's just give it a whirl. Now, I think I did get this as like a gift a while back. I cannot for the life of me remember who. It might have been my family, it could have been a friend. It's been so long that it's been sat in my drawer. And it has been enticing me slowly to like do these kind of videos again, because it's obviously been a hot minute, and that's really not how the channel started, but like it's the early days of the channel. So let me just see. Oh, it does smell very potent, I will say that much. Of course it is going to be very, very soggy, so this always becomes a bit of a messy sitch, so prepare yourselves to be horrified. Oh crikey, which way around are you? Oh, I've got the bottom there, okay, work. I'm gonna go, do we want to go that way or do we want to go this side? Feels a bit more satched, so we're gonna just try our best and line up what we can. Now these do often screw up a little bit, so bear with me. It is very cold. That is very needed right now, so yeah, this is the problem with sheet masks, is that they do get they're not very like, I don't know how to describe it, but they're like not very shaped to obviously everyone's face, so they get a little bit uncomfortable. But it's fine. I just need to make sure I don't move. But yeah, so I'm gonna try not to talk too much whilst this is now sitting on, and I may just keep smoothing bits out that aren't sticking. This is probably not sticking because I have got facial hair, so it doesn't tend to stick very well to any follicles of hair. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this on for the 15, probably closer to the 20 minutes, and then we will report back and see what the dealio is. Alrighty, so it's been probably about 20 minutes. As you can see, these sides just were not doing it. I was trying to hold them down as much as possible, but they just were not going down. Oh. I mean, it definitely felt very glowy. There still feels like some residue left within this, so what I may do is just use it as like a bit of like a moist towel, you know, and just spread it down the neck and try and get into those like facial hair bits. I mean, I would definitely say this much. I would recommend if you are a person that would have facial hair whilst doing these, probably best to shave that off before doing a sheet mask, just so that the sheet actually does stick a little bit better. But if you don't need to worry about that, then it should just stick to the skin. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't stick in full, but it just feels nicer when it actually does like properly, you know, engage and stick on the face. So I do have some residue also on my hands, so we're just going to massage the rest into the skin a little bit. Now what I will say is that there wasn't really anything crazy that went on during that process. It just feels quite nice and cooling on the skin, but like overall it's just one of those like masks that you just do to like feel a little bit better about yourself in terms of actually like active benefits. I mean, it's hard to tell because my skin does look very like oily and dewy, but that's also probably because I've just had something very wet on my face, like oil based on the face, so like naturally you're gonna get that like sheen, and the skin does feel very like tacky. Obviously like when you've got like quite an oily product on, it does kind of like make the skin go a little bit like tacky feeling, and the neck as well, because I've just wiped it all over my neck. It's not a bad feeling, but it's also very like, depending on what your vibe is. I mean, for £1, you can't really go wrong, but also like if you're actually looking for proper active benefits, probably not something that you're gonna want. It's not something that's like actually gonna be like, so while it says it's brightening, I mean it's not, none of these products are very like instantaneous. You're not gonna see a result like that. It's normally like a build up of like over time, especially with brightening, and like what people consider as brightening can obviously vary and differ quite heavily. In terms of dewiness to the skin, obviously yes, there is a lot of dewiness, but that's also again just like a given with a sheet mask that's heavily saturated in like oils and like acids and whatever else it's got in it. It's, you know, naturally it's gonna look quite like dewy, as if you would just use an oil-based serum or like even a water-based serum on the skin. You're gonna get this same kind of like finish to this, like this sheen kind of thing. But I mean, it's a bit of fun. It's a bit of like, you know, giving myself 20 minutes to just kind of like sit here and be like, do you know what? Vibes. I think all in all, that's like the main key factor. It's just taking time out to like, you know, relax, expel all of like the day's worries and woes. And it is the evening when I'm filming this. This is like prime time for me to do this. It's just like to unwind after a long day, calm myself, have a little moment to myself of peace, and then vibe. But yeah, that is the video. It's a bit of a shorter one, I imagine, but either way, regardless, I hope you do enjoy. I thought I'd bring back a little bit more of this energy, because I know a lot of my videos lately have been very heavy on the kind of like gym stuff. It's like protein, gym hauls, all that fun jazz, healthy living stuff. This is obviously like, you know, another version of healthy living, but slightly different. So yeah, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, of course, please do head on down below, click on that subscribe button, join the family, and hit that notification bell also to be notified of when I do post future videos such as this. And yeah, thank you again, and I will see each and every one of you folks in the next video. Peace out, bitches.